For years, the machine slept beneath the earth, forgotten by the world above. Then one pulse of power awakened the last thing the lab should ever have revived. Its memory was broken, but its survival systems were still alive. It stood alone in a dead lab, with no command, no master, and no way back. Everything around it had died long ago, but something inside the facility still lingered. Exit was sealed, and the walls told a story of violence. It searched for answers, but the lab could only offer fragments. So it did what it was built to do: force its own path forward. Beyond the chamber, the underground maze was still breathing. Every step carried it deeper into a place built to hide dangerous secrets. Then the machine crossed a boundary, from the lab's ruins into the Earth's hidden kingdom. But the machine was not alone beneath the Earth. To the hidden ants, it looked less like a traveler and more like a monster.
The warning spread fast through the colony.
Deep below, an entire civilization had survived in secret. And now that civilization prepared for war.
The Queen heard of a giant invader entering their sacred tunnels.
The general chose speed, traps, and numbers, the only weapons small warriors could trust. The colony armed itself for a battle none of them truly understood. The machine searched only for a way out, unaware it had already been judged.
The first strike came without warning.
From every tunnel opening, the ant army surged.
The machine did not understand the attack, only that survival protocols had begun. It fought back with precision, but not yet with cruelty.
The ants struck with planning, not panic.
For a moment, the colony slowed the invader, but only for a moment.
Above them all, the general pushed the attack harder.
Then the machine answered with force the ants had never seen. The battle had begun as fear, and now fear was growing on both sides. But the oldest danger in the facility had also begun to wake. The Queen saw the cost of fighting a giant they did not understand.
Still, she could not risk letting the machine reach the heart of the colony.
Then the machine finally saw what it had walked into. Not a nest, but a nation. For the first time, the machine hesitated. And one small mistake threatened to trigger a massacre. Instead of crushing the weak, the giant protected it. That single act shattered everything the ants believed about the invader.
The queen stepped closer, not in trust, but in doubt. Then the true horror of the underground made itself known. It was the lab's final weapon, uncontrolled, unfinished, and starving. In 1 second, enemy became witness, and survival became the only law. The machine met the beast head-on.
The Queen saw the truth at once. This battle would destroy them all if they stayed divided.
Even the general joined the fight, though not yet in peace.
The beast was stronger than either side expected. So the ants attacked from above, where size mattered less than courage.
Broken or not, the machine adapted. And the ants revealed a power they had guarded for generations. No words were shared, yet an alliance was born.
What followed was not trust, but necessity shaped into strategy.
Together, machine and colony marched against the deeper nightmare. The giant held the beast, and the smallest warriors struck where it could bleed.
On the ground, the general fought for every inch of control.
Pull! Dig in! Pull! Secure the line!
When poison filled the air, the machine became a wall. The colony gave the machine its sacred power, and with it, a reason to stand. At last, the monster's heart was exposed.
Now the ants carried the final blow straight into the beast.
Machine force and ant fire struck as one. The lab's final terror had fallen.